An appropriate setting for a star. Anunoby and Karl Anthony Towns. And we are.
Leonard brings size and physicality. Certainly has to be smart, as Leonard's so good getting to the free throw line.
Leonard weaving around traffic, couple of head fakes and left the shot short. Brunson for the Knicks. OG Anunoby down the lane, left it short.
Slipped out of his hands.
This is Derrick Jones Jr. from downtown.
Yeah, T looks forward to shooting. And of course, bringing defense as he's matched up against Jalen Brunson. He'll try to use his length to try to negate the greatness of Jalen.
Towns finds a cutting Anunoby. Anunoby in the paint, stripped by Dunn. Clippers running his 4-on-2. The lob! Jones got up but couldn't control it. Leonard now fires and connects.
You see right, and of course, forcing turnovers, getting out in transition where their speed can take over.
6-0 start for LA. Bridges with the back down, fires over Garland, left it long. Garland, quick trigger, making it rain.
Just right now, offensively, everything clicking, and right now the Knicks still a little sluggish. They didn't play well yesterday against the Lakers.
And buckets and the foul. The Knicks on the scoreboard. Knicks faithful fans in the building.
Get the ball to Brunson.
Jalen Brunson, three-time All-Star, completes the three-point play. And that loss yesterday to the Lakers. He also had 7 turnovers, which matched the career high. He has a defensive assignment on Dunn. Garland now around a Lopez screen. Fires over Towns, left it short. Tapped over to Anunoby, quickly ahead. Towns running the floor.
Great fast break there. The ball didn't hit the ground. Rebound, outlet. Towns out in transition.
Leonard left open. In and out in the crowd. This kind of has a college hoops kind of feel to it.
It does.
Anunoby, no. Hard crash in the offensive glass. Tossed it right to Garland. Leonard thought about it. He'll take his time. Now in attack mode. Toss out. Don, 3-ball. Long.
You and I, we were here about a month ago, right before that hard trade occurred. And right away, just the pace and how fast this Clippers team is playing is quite noticeable.
Anunoby. Over to Hart. Hart stripped by the claw. Done now. In the paint, out to Jones. Now Garland. He's shifting. Crossover. DG out to Dunn. Good from deep.
And they're doing this against a very good defense in the NBA. And Clippers are getting whatever they want on the offensive end.
Brunson floats it up and through.
Speaking of getting whatever he meanders his way into the paint, makes it look so easy.
Clippers have hit 4 threes. Garland turned it over. Bridges down the lane, flips it up. No. Hart the offensive board. Brunson all day. Bottoms.
And Villanova play there.
Yeah.
You didn't play well yesterday against the Lakers, and obviously started slow here, but back in it.
Leonard split the defense, rises in the lane. Long, rebound snagged by Hart. And he stepped out of bounds in transition. Clippers 4 for 7 from downtown. Leonard stops at the elbow, dumped it off the low. Battle in the game, they didn't control the controllables in that loss, and that's what irked Mike Brown yesterday.
Better. A wonderful opportunity here tonight against the Clippers.
Veteran Brook Lopez good at the free throw line, 18th year. Hand off to Brunson. Brunson draws the crowd out to Towns. Towns driving on the smaller Garland. Towns outside extra, and Anunoby, no. Jones gave it up to Leonard. Leonard spinning through traffic, flipped it in with the left.
What a move there by Kawhi. Well, he has played this season. Look at the young Kawhi Leonard.
Towns, the acrobatic finish. Leonard back the other way, rises, and it rolls out.
ways right now. I need some oxygen.
Towns up top. Over to Bridges. Bridges finds Anunoby. Anunoby is good from downtown.
That's part why the Knicks have played well offensively, sharing the ball.
This is Garland on the move, stops at the free throw line. Benedict Mathurin out there for LA. Garland now. Sizing up Towns, going dancing, firing, left it short. And chance for the Knicks to go ahead. Anunoby downhill, blocked by Lopez. Late whistle for a foul. And
it's like the ball movement and player movement of the Knicks and their offensive attack. I think in years past it was a lot of...
Anunoby shooting toward the wall here at Intuit Dome. Splits a pair. Second and final meeting between these two teams. Knicks won the first meeting in January. Free throw line jumper from Leonard is good. Bridges being hounded by Mathurin. Gave it up to Brunson. Brunson now around a town screen. And that screen was illegal. For the Knicks, he's out there with Mo Diarra and Ariel Hukporti. Jones drains the fifth. Brunson firing, can't answer. Rebound in the hands of Leonard. Leonard firing, and he's short. Knicks 41 and 24 on the season. Third in the Eastern Conference. Top of the East getting real interesting lately. Hart with the miss.
Certainly Boston, what they've done without him. Now you incorporate him in the mix. The Pistons, Cleveland. A lot of talk about all these teams, and I think the Knicks are kind of under the radar, which actually is going to be exciting to watch, Michael. But look, let me just clarify. TV broadcast. The James Brown of television.
Us both. This is Benedict Mathurin at the free throw line for the Clippers. Great atmosphere at Intuit Dome. Brunson with the handle. Nearly with an over and back. Hukporti, handoff to Shamet, back to Hukporti, flicks it with the left, no. Got his own, no look to Brunson for three.
Great job there by Hukporti, getting the best player open at the three-point line. That gets you more minutes.
This is Miller, just checked into the ball game. Miller clearing space, put it up and in.
He likes to get to that.
Towns down the lane, Towns got it to go, plus the foul.
Michael, right there, comes when Jalen Brunson is on the bench. So expect these two to be featured now in this Knicks offensive attack.
Towns shooting 59% from the floor so far. The team boards. This makes it a one-point ball game.
Been a rebound machine.
This is Jackson. Dumped it off. Bridges playing the passing lanes. And a foul is called. And this should be a transition take foul. No possession. Knicks turn it over. Jackson, Stein, and finishing with the finger roll.
Jackson right there, slamming. Wow.
He's got hops. Jose Alvarado. Gave it up to Anunoby. Anunoby from downtown, rimming out, done the... Anunoby with 7 points on 2 of 6 shooting.
Right now with both Kawhi, a little bit of confusion there offensively.
Sloppy both ways. Anunoby, the two-hand hammer.
Yeah, and transition is pretty spectacular. But the Clippers right now with Kawhi and Garland on the bench, Mathurin is going to have to do most of the scoring duties, and they just look a little out of sync with their offensive execution.
Batum, no good. 3 times thus far. The Knicks have 8 turnovers, 7 of those coming in the opening period. Alvarado floats it up, left it short. Anunoby playing the offensive glass, and it finally rolls home. Dunn to the rack.
I like there, Michael Dunn. Turn down the screen when Clippers.
Clippers 16 and 13 at home this season. New York 17 and 15 away from MSG on the year. Alvarado will fire, won't drop, and Dunn comes in for another rebound. His fourth of the ball game. Mathurin floats it up from the free throw line. The teardrop works.
And he was left speechless. I mean, I can't remember how many times I've had Brooks speechless. So he's got some decisions to make. Clearly, a lot of X's and O's talk in our competition.
Yes.
Worked well for that young man. 2 a year? Wow.
2 a year is wild. Meanwhile, his brother hasn't had it since the early 2000s.
Yeah, I mean, I played with Rob.
Ball game here. Knicks with the rock. Look at the bounce back after yesterday's loss to the Lakers. Foul away from the ball, and it's going against Nicola Batum.
But then Batum, 2 opportunities here at the line.
Towns, second in the NBA in rebounding, leads the league in double-digit rebound games this year with 48. Is it the Mets? Then in prime time, it's the Diamondbacks against the world. Yes, it's baseball season right around the corner. Towns good at the line.
Small Batum, who is a floor spacer, brings Towns out. See if the Clippers can get into the paint as a result.
This is Garland lining up with Trey wide right. Garland 0.6 assists in that win over the Grizzlies on Saturday. Leonard gave it up to Lopez. Lopez inside, count it, and put him on the line. No haircut, no problem.
Right there. Lopez making the necessary adjustment in his new role.
He's had one of the most unique careers in NBA history. Basket big man during his days in Brooklyn as Towns. Oh, it was blocked by the rim. Hart comes out there with it. An unorthodox fresh 14 off a missed dunk attempt. Bridges lost the handle. Garland up ahead to Leonard. Leonard turning, head fake, kick out. Garland 3. LA 40, New York 32. Shamit over to Bridges. Towns in the corner. Drops. Change in his last 5 ball games. Leonard. Turning. Firing. Can't hit. Bridges. Leonard is 3 for 9 so far in this first half. Towns penetrating. Towns left the layup. His right leg. Clippers have numbers. Leonard through contact. Can't hit.
Yeah, he's still holding on to it.
Leonard goes to the free throw line. 42. Clippers shooting 45% from the floor. Knicks 42%. In this first half. Two teams playing solid on the defensive end. Towns over to Shamit. Quick trigger off the heel. Long rebound to Hart. Hart will retreat. Set up Bridges. Blocked by Jones. Tap over. And it's Hart getting the lay off the feet. Garland for 3. And does not get the bounce. Tipped up by Leonard.
That was tough. Brunson down there trying to battle with Leonard. Both teams getting after it.
7-point advantage for LA. Bridges weaving around defenders, turns, puts it up and in.
Great footwork there from Bridges. Both teams, man, just the skill and the talent offensively. It's impressive. Fun to watch.
Garland lost it. Hart the other way. Leaves it for Brunson. Brunson penetrating. Kick out. Shamit. Sidestep into a tray. No good. Hart again crashing the glass. Brunson. No. This is Jones from deep. And that won't drop. The Clippers is in this ball game. They're 7 for 17. from downtown. Brunson stopped by 2, leaves it for Hart. Outside to Shamit, and another miss. Misses. Garland getting an eclipse from Lopez. Drains the trifecta.
That might have been his most difficult 3 tonight right now. And Clippers continue to roll.
Towns got the lay that time. And he's once again grimacing after the land.
Be able to bounce back and get back on the floor for his Knicks.
I like the Sprite throwback.
You're showing your age now.
Yes. Leonard inside, fouled, and will go to the line. Here's Jalen Brunson, 13 points thus far. Clearing space, firing, can't hit. Leonard got up for the board, quickly ahead. Both Garland and Leonard have been on minutes restrictions. Still trying to build a chemistry between the two. Lopez fouled by Hart.
Scoring another 20 points in the second half. He said we have to show him multiple looks. I said, okay, do you crowd him? Do you force him different ways? He said multiple guys have got to guard him, and we just got to show him different looks and mix it up against him.
Thank you, Z. Brunson with the miss. Ahead to Jones. Jones down the lane. Couldn't find the angle. Get up for the Knicks. 8 rebounds tonight for Josh Hart. Towns to Bridges. Bridges stops, fires, and connects.
Footwork there from McKiss in New York. As he said, Kawhi Leonard, keeping him out of the paint. Make him a passer. Make somebody else beat you from the perimeter.
Jones finishes through contact, bucket and the foul. To extend this lead to double figures once again for the Clippers. And Short at home this season against teams currently above 500. Anunoby lines up a tray, won't drop. Done. Outside to Leonard. Leonard red hot in the first half. They force it out of his hands. This is Jones, 3-ball, side of the backboard.
Right there, Anunoby running down the floor.
Lopez, defended by the smaller Brunson. Lopez going to work. Lopez can't finish. Battle for the board, out of bounds. And it's going to stay. He's going to get checked on the Clippers sideline. Whistle blows, another foul. This is going against Chris Dunn.
Jones Jr., he just looks rattled right there.
Pass. Leonard over to Mathurin. Garland, baseline. Garland, the reverse, too strong. Get up the other way. Knicks momentarily have numbers. Hart to the rack, got the reverse.
Great job right there. On the other end, Hart attacking the rim.
You see the Knicks once again forcing it out of the hands of Kawhi Leonard.
Every time he has the ball, they're just running somebody at him.
Lopez over to Leonard, bumped by Anunoby.
I'd like to see they get Leonard at the elbow where it's a little bit harder to double team him.
Garland matched up with Towns. Towns with a smile on his face. He knows Garland wants to put the moves on him. Garland, kick out. Mathurin flicks the wrist. Can't connect. Lopez there for the follow.
And because Lopez is not hovering around him, he's more capable of getting on the offensive glass at 7-1.
Anunoby inside, and he's fouled. Defensive end there. It had some struggles in this ball game, but as you pointed out, it's mainly as far as taking care of the basketball, but the defensive turnaround.
Commitment or recommitment to that end has paid off.
Pull off Jay. Garland is good.
As long as they're in that drop cut whenever he wants.
He's in double figures now with 11. Towns trying to find Brunson. It's another turnover for the Knicks. They're 18 points thus far off of those Knicks miscues. Garland over to Leonard, firing, no good. And this.
Yeah, the Knicks need a good possession here offensively. A little sloppy, some turnovers here.
Yeah, 3 turnovers in their last 5 possessions. Towns, attack mode, out to Hart, extra pass, Brunson, off the heel, rebound. Mathurin will size up the defense, get a screen from Lopez. Mathurin at the elbow, the J won't drop. So far in this ball game. Towns from way downtown. 24 points for Karl-Anthony Towns. Lopez, bounce pass, Mathurin got free.
Once again, dumped the mismatch there. Beautiful pass from Brook.
And Anunoby stepped out of bounds. Turnover.
He's making him pay.
Mathurin baseline drive, flips it home.
And I like that. Mathurin's been struggling a little bit. Get a high percentage shot.
Towns over to Brunson. Hart to Anunoby. Anunoby tried to shovel it over to Hart. And now Hart got it back. Outside look, Bridges, no.
And they're getting good looks. Just can't convert.
7 for 25. Outside, this is Leonard. Good! Rocket Mortgage. Landry Shaman out of the timeout, can't hit. With 24 points. Surrounded, forced to give it up. Lopez lines up a 3. Front iron.
With Mike Brown was saying Kawhi Leonard, all that he's been through at his age, still getting it done. And see a double team is done.
Here at Into a Dome, a 13-point lead for the Clippers. Brunson with 19 points. Sandwiched again, got the ball back, but it's a shot clock by in there.
This Clippers team last year, 3rd in defense. Oh,
The lob to Mathurin.
Hacking tricks.
Shaman cutting to the hoop. Outside to Diarra. Back to Shaman for a corner 3. That won't go down. Lopez the rebound.
He has been one of the better three-point shooters as of late. Can't seem to knock it in, though.
And see the Knicks still without any bench points. Skip pass. Done. Whoa. New York trailing by 15. Hart. Diarra now. Is going to attack Leonard. Toss it out. Josh Hart. Good from
28% here thus far. Josh Hart, though, getting the ball.
Leonard over to Lopez. Lopez fires and connect.
All iterations of him. You see him in the paint. You see him pop it like on that last one.
Lead back to 15. Hugporty over to Brunson. Brunson rises well off the mark. He was trying to draw a foul there.
Back in.
Outside look good. Shaman for that make, and that's the first bench points of the ball game for the Knicks. Shaman touches earth. Mathurin, in and out, and back in. A smile after the make. 85-70. Shaman over to Diarra. Shadowed by Batum. Diarra on the drive. Diarra, get up.
Knicks needed that right there. Wow.
Oh, cookies. Brunson. On the drive. Brunson. Good. Fourth quarter underway here at Into a Dome. Knicks trailed by 15 in the third. And battle back. We have a 7-point ball game. Pocket pass to Jackson. Over to Mathurin. Mathurin. Pump. Turn around. Got it off. Drew iron. Great job of drawing iron. And at least Leonard to Mathurin. 4-on-2. And Mathurin goes down hard after a collision with DOR. Taking a hit. 2 free throws from Mattherin. Now 19 points
Bench, particularly while Kawhi Leonard is resting.
He's leading the. Now it's Anunoby. Hard drive, turn the corner, dumped it off, and Towns is clubbed on the interior.
I'll tell you, Anunoby, he's going to drive right every time.
Knock down the first as we take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule. Eastern ESPN Wednesday, Cleveland at Orlando, Houston at Denver. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Down to 83 LA. Leonard double, gave it up to Mathurin. This is Jones spinning, attacking Bridges, no, tipped up and off. Jones stand with it. Towns snags it. Alvarado to Bridges, fires, and connects.
And I like that right there, pushing the ball set. Alvarado showing some pace with the push.
2-possession game. Garland off glass for 2.
He just kind of.
Bridges over to Alvarado. 3-ball short. Alvarado landed awkwardly. Pass over to Leonard. Now it's Jones to Mathurin. Out to Garland. Garland dancing with Towns. Garland with the. Tyler Kolek's going to check in next dead ball for the Knicks. Towns, good position, easy deuce. He has 28.
Hey.
Leonard, he is fouled, and they'll give him continuation.
Wow.
It's a big night for Kawhi Leonard. He loves playing in this building. He's averaging 24 points on the road, but 31 points in NBA name. Towns flips it up, count it, and put him on the line. 9-point ball game.
Towns has 7 of the Knicks quarter team in the NBA this season, so they're going to need a Herculean effort on both ends.
Mathurin, yes.
And that's said a quick prayer as he went down the floor.
And Anunoby can't answer. Rebound. Leonard. Now Mathurin now with the Towns matchup. Mathurin. No. On a hard drive, and Anunoby to the cup. Garland. On the drive. Kick out. Jones flicks the wrist. Yes, sir. Mathurin with the thievery. Garland, foul. Going to be the second foul on Bridges.
Make plays, get downhill. Of course, Mathurin as well, who has 17 points on 6 of 12 shooting in the second half. So this is an explosive team that has a lot left to show.
Jackson outside to Jones. Too strong. Anunoby trip for the Knicks. They're 1-1 thus far. This is Brunson back out there on the floor and earns a trip to the line.
All of a sudden having interest with those 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th seeds.
In the charity stripe in this ball game, Brunson just 3 free throw attempts tonight. Garland, tough shot, won't go. Towns the ball.
Ground. Have to go be efficient offensively.
Towns to the rack, finishes.
Towns making a pay.
33 big-time points for Karl-Anthony Towns. Garland around a Jackson screen. The rainbow jumper won't go. It bounces to Jones. Mathurin thought about the 3. He'll drive. Tied up by time Swat. Brunson doesn't have numbers. It's just 3 Knicks players on this end of the floor as Hart finally comes into the picture. Brunson, no, outside, Shamit, bottoms. 19.6 assists. Leonard now on the drive. Splitting defenders. Pull up, Jay, won't drive.
A good, tough shot.
Brunson, crossover, good defense by Jones. Shamit. Towns finds Anunoby, who got a tray. Lopez, boom!
Play, Derrick Jones Jr. forcing another turnover.
Grant, that is 20 turnovers for the Knicks.
The Knicks are to lose here. That is one of the reasons to blame for the loss.
Lopez! No. 8 turnovers in yesterday's loss to the Lakers. Hart attacking Lopez!
Don't count these Knicks out yet.
Fits him on this New York Knicks squad. 12 rebounds. It's 112-107. Garland on an island with Anunoby. Garland, the hezzy. Garland. Oh. Clippers off to the races. Madrid. Count it. Plus the foul.
And that was a big play. You get a block on Brunson.
Knicks trying to dig deep on the second half of a back-to-back. Hart with the lay-in. They're not going to what's it out of Leonard's hands. Jones fires. Target practice. Towns. Hand off to Brunson. Brunson out to Hart. Hart for 3. No good. Done the book. Leonard been brilliant tonight. Sees the crowd and is fouled by
scoring, but being a willing double team and then finding guys and then the team making plays. About the Knicks, I mean, in the last 6 games, they've held their opponents to under 100 points. Right now, the Clippers 120.
They have the second best win percentage in the West since December 20th. Tough step back. Towns can't hit. In the hands of Anunoby. Anunoby the steal. Anunoby across the timeline. Hand off to Brunson. Brunson to Shamet for 3. Good.
Nice little pin.
Back to a 2-possession ball game. And Hart pushing guard. And missing. And he splits a pair.
And right now the Clippers are small, so they can grab or anything. Everybody switch, as you see on this play.
Brunson goes glass.
Didn't matter.
40.7. Garland. And he is fouled. Flexing his muscles in the MVP battle as well. As Garland hit. You never voted. You
Never voted, yeah. Guess they don't trust me.
Oh, that one rattles. Go, finally finds Shamet. Shamet, short. Hart the offensive board. Back to Shamet. Brunson. Brunson kept the pivot. Anunoby, step back 3. No good. Towns, no. Ball on the floor. Catherine, foul. He's had to navigate through.
I mean, we were here just maybe a month ago, and this is an entirely different team.
Yes.
I can hold them accountable.
Brunson on the move inside, floats it up and off, tipped up and in by Towns. Knicks are going to lose their 3rd game in their last 4 outings as Garland.
Teams, but they've struggled against great defense. React.
For Kawhi Leonard, Karl Anthony Towns fouled out of the ball game, and Brunson will dribble out the clock. The Clippers hold on. First time at 5.